We heard numerous witnesses saying they saw the tornado. It was definitely a tornado.
We're in Munson and Brimfield, just a couple towns east of here where that storm passed through, leaving a path of destruction.
We've seen cars completely demolished, windows blown out, trees down everywhere.
Thursday morning, I woke up. I knew full well that the tornado had come through and the devastation that had occurred. I knew that I was going flying.
Well, the tornado started in Westfield, touched down around Munger Hill School before crossing over into part of Agawam through Robinson State Park into West Springfield, where it hit the Merrick section. There was 2 fatalities in that neighborhood. One, a woman trapped in a house. She was actually killed protecting her daughter, who she shielded her in the bathtub when the house collapsed. A couple blocks away, there was a car that was hit by a tree. The driver in the front seat was killed. Those are 2 of the 3 fatals of the tornado in that small section of West Springfield. What happened then was the tornado crossed the river right about at the railroad bridge in Memorial Bridge, crossed right over Memorial Bridge, and then slammed into the south end of Springfield.
And when we started making the rounds, we didn't really see much damage at all in West Springfield because we didn't know where to look. And if you're looking from 2,500 feet, it's hard to see that type of damage from the air. We just kind of overflew it and kept moving on. But when we came to Springfield, it was pretty obvious. Flying over Main Street was just amazing. The amount of devastation that downtown area incurred.
From the West Springfield side of the river, the tornado never seems to leave the ground until it gets to Sturbridge and Southbridge area. From there, there's a definitive path all the way. One way that you can follow the path is to see miles and miles of blue tarps, which are over buildings that were partially destroyed or roofs that were taken off. They stretch for more than 30 miles.
Western Mass has tremendous amounts of green land, and to see what that tornado can do to a mature forest, just breaking off treetops, like I said, it was like a lawnmower went over them. As the tornado crossed through neighborhoods, some neighborhoods just weren't spared at all. They were just totally devastated. Everybody in that neighborhood lost their homes or major parts of their homes. There was one house in particular, his 2-car garage and swimming pool looked relatively intact, but the house attached to that was like someone took a giant fly swatter and swatted it out into the front yard. It's amazing to see what a twister can do like that. And I'll tell you what, from the air, you see all this in the grand scheme of things, but you're still kind of detached from it. The people that were photographing on the ground, I mean, that's where the emotion was. They were dealing with the people that were dealing with their losses. And from the air, you're just an observer. You just don't have that connection like the people that were photographing or dealing with things on the ground. But to see the pictures that they did, when you're a photographer, you have to get into people's lives a little bit, to put yourself in their situation and to deal with them in this time when they've lost everything. That's a tough thing to do. But the people, I think people are resigned to the fact that they just have to make the best of whatever nature's dealt them and deal with it.
Well, in the aftermath, we're looking to capture first some of the stories of heroism and dedication and recovery.
We'll rebuild and we will be stronger.
We have family members that had their houses gone, so we just want to give back to everyone.
The ways that this tragedy has brought out the best in so many of the people in this community, that too will be a part of our rebuild.
We got that spirit when we get together and do the best we can.